ha en klapp från dig. Vad händer?
Hallå där kompisar, familj, släkt och vänner och Mattias Storgärds, välkommen!
Jo, tack.
Ja, härligt. Jag heter Rasmus Arnell och du och jag ska leda det här lilla embryot till talkshow som ska handla om branschen, barfolk, bartendering, whisky.
Ja, men
och godsaker.
Godsaker är en ledare i det här.
Men vi kommer ju också ha andra härliga inslag som Talittonic på vift. Där är du ute och har lite roligt helt enkelt, runt om i Stockholmstrakten.
Där deltar jag i allra högsta grad.
Ja. Så nu har vi ett annat härligt inslag som heter Tjyvspråket, ser det.
Tjyvspråket.
Ja, och där du står för regin, Mattias.
Ja, men där ska vi förhoppningsvis lära oss lite nya roliga ord. I lite branschord så att säga, fast mycket tidigare i historien.
Grymt, jag är taggad, jag vill dra igång det här. Jag tycker att vi sätter igång helt enkelt och så ser vi vart det här tar vägen någonstans. Först in har vi en gäst som en god vän till mig och en god vän till dig också.
Ja, och kommer bli en ännu godare.
Eller hur? Och en god vän till branschen framförallt. Vi välkomnar Jack Reilly i vår lilla studio. Ja, hörni, Jack jobbar idag som kreativ ledare och barchef, restaurangchef, platschef, vad vet jag. Vi ska prata med honom lite. Welcome to the show, Jack.
Thank you very much.
Nice to have
Happy
you
to
here.
be here. Happy to be here.
This is gonna be a bit about you.
Fun, yeah.
Yeah, and then we're just gonna invite friends of ours, that we worked with in the industry, people that we like, and we're also gonna invite other people, but let's start with the people we know. And obviously, you're one of our favorites, so very welcome.
Thank you.
First, we're gonna start off, for those who don't know you, with a small little questions, which you're gonna answer quite quickly. Say whatever comes up, and we take it from there and see how it goes.
Yep.
Are you ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Go! First of all, Jack, tell us, how are you feeling today?
Good, I have to say good, because if not, then it's a bit sketchy during these times. But
Yeah, they would lead to other questions.
Exactly. But no, good. Ready to get this on the road.
Your age, first.
I'm
of all.
26.
So where did you grow up, Jack?
Coventry, in the middle of England. It's probably only known for Magnus Hedman.
I'm gonna ask you to name a person within the industry that you admire.
Hedda Bruce.
Hedda Bruce, good answer. Yeah. No disrespect to you, but we tried to get Hedda Bruce on the show for today.
Yeah. I like also the thing I admire about Hedda Bruce is you don't just say Hedda.
Yeah.
You have to say Hedda Bruce. It's a bit like
she's
Kent,
like a Shaolin monk. Or
absolutely,
something.
yeah. The Hedda Bruce I like to call her as well.
Yeah, good for you guys because she is actually booked for the next show. If you could have chosen anybody in the world to share a bottle of wine with, just you and that person and one or two bottles of wine, and why?
Every time it's going to be Giancarlos Queiroz Jesus. Gee, you've met him before as well. But no, he's a good friend of mine. Me and Gian go way back. We used to live together in New Zealand around 6 years ago now, maybe 7. And we've spent many nights drinking lots of wine and drinking other fun stuff. These next questions also involves a picture. Nice. I'm showing you this picture. Yeah. Please give us some context. First thing that comes to mind is hockey rumpa in Swedish. Hockey rumpa. You look quite well shaped there. Huh? Yeah, that was early bartending career. Early 20s. So. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Where are you? New Zealand. It's nude beach or what's going on? It is now apparently. Matthias, what do you say?
He looks free.
Yeah. Jack, before I show you the next picture, I need to offer you something to drink, of course. And since, why we started doing this is basically because we can't really do anything else because of the situation at the moment. Ni har sett jättemånga olika liknande initiativ där ute på den stora, starka webben. Och vi måste ju också jobba på ett eller annat sätt. Så att vi får ju helt enkelt kommunicera med omvärlden på detta sättet. Och vi vill väl kanske göra någonting som är lite annorlunda. Och inte kanske bara prata vätska och så. Men trots allt så är det här vi jobbar med. Så att vi måste ju självklart dricka lite whisky. So, you want a whiskey? Absolutely, I'll take a tipple. You go for a Tully. Yeah, me too. Cheers, mate. Tell us, what is this? Yeah, this is me spending my Easter the true Swedish way, I guess. Drinking some Smålands Öl. Me holding my little kompis Ulrik. His sister is close by, called Ullis. And actually it worked out well for me because by the end of the trip they actually thought I was their mother. So okay.
The plan was to actually have the sheep for dinner next Easter, but I don't think I could participate in that.
Okay, so I think people have a little bit better picture of who you
That's
are
good.
now.
I thought you were going to pull up another one with.
No, we're done now. No more pictures. So thank you for that, Jack.
No, you want.
2 minuters paus, kolla så att rätt funkar på allt. Så bra ut.
Let's move into to the business. Tell me, what brought you to Sweden?
I actually came to visit a good friend of mine again, Adam Snook. Myself and him were running a venue in New Zealand. His partner, her visa ran out, so they moved here. I came on holiday just to visit him and say hi while I was in Europe. The plan was to be here for 2 weeks and then head back to Australia where I had a visa waiting. I realized that the weather was amazing here. It was pretty crappy back in Australia. It was around this time last year, so yeah, around May 4 years ago now.
But you knew we had snow and stuff.
Ish. Yeah, I mean, I knew the weather was amazing right there, right then, and it was crappy weather in Melbourne. So I decided to stick it out a little bit longer. Money obviously kind of quickly went, as it's quite expensive here. So I ended up helping out at a few friends' bars, and that quickly escalated to being 4 years down the line. I'm here now. And in the summertime, I mean, it's amazing. It's probably the best place I've lived for the summer.
You didn't enter into the bar scene then. You worked.
No. I was
Before, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, my second proper job was working in a country pub back in England.
Back in Coventry.
Back in Coventry, exactly.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So I was working in a country pub, pulling pints. That was my first, and then I moved to New Zealand, like I mentioned before, and worked as one of those promoting guys outside the front of a nightclub. The 2-for-1 tickets.
The cheeky ones who...
Exactly, like, hey buddy, do you want to come in for
Yeah.
a drink? Here's the 2-for-1 ticket.
You don't know if
Yeah.
you're gonna get ripped off. Or
Exactly.
like-
Well, I didn't know myself either. So yeah, that was my the start of my hospitality career.
Let's have a
drink.
cheers. Yeah. You know what we're drinking, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
And that is
Tully,
yeah,
triple distilled.
triple distilled. And is it a blend?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Do you know what it's a blend
Off the
of?
top of my head, no, because you put me on the spot right now.
Well, I'd like to
Yeah.
put you on the spot, but that's okay. I mean, it's malt whiskey,
Mm.
and it's what the Irish call pot still whiskey.
Yep.
And I mean, when you say pot still whiskey, I mean malt whiskey is made in a pot still,
Yep.
and it's whiskey, so it sounds like. But in Ireland, historically, they got taxed when they produced malts in the distilleries by the English. So they wanted to say, how can we do this cheaply? How can we sort of just get a bit more out of what we produce instead of have to pay all the tax? So they mixed in unmalted barley as well. Together with the enzymes in the malted barley, the enzymes break down the starch in the unmalted barley, and together it's sort of like its own category of whiskey. So you have the pure pot still, the single malt, and then we have another one, which is the grain. Actually, Talamaju is the only triple blend. If we look at our competitors, Jameson, it's pot still and it's grain whiskey.
Yep.
And in Bushmills, it's malt whiskey and grain whiskey. So they all. I'm not saying anyone is better. I'm just saying they're all three is different.
Very Irish of you there. All true. Yeah.
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 So up yours. That's the say in Scotland.
Well, slange it, but yeah.
I know.
I'll pog my horn if you want to go.
All right. So let's talk a bit about your style.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there such a thing as your own personal style of bartending?
Oh, style of bartending. I thought you were about fashion. I was going to say I'm wearing silvery shoes right now. It's meant to be talking about style of bartending. No, I would say I was taught by the Mackenzie brothers in New Zealand, who own the Hawthorne Lounge. They wouldn't let me bartend. It's a bit like the approach that people are taking with bar backing, taking it onto working in a bar now. So you do your hard work as a bar back and move on up into the kind of the light afterwards. But it was kind of their own twist where they basically made me put me in awkward situations and made me speak to guests when guests did not want to be spoken to. So it's more of a approachable, trying to hold a conversation about most things, a kind of challenge before I was even allowed to make any kind of drink.
Okay, so that's your foundation.
So my foundation of bartending is trying to make people feel as comfortable as possible, to let the guard down, to know what they'd actually enjoy. You can make an amazing cocktail, but if you're a bit of an asshole and you don't serve it that well, or people don't enjoy your company, no, you're not going to be making that drink for anyone.
Yeah.
There's not going to be any guest for you to make that drink for. Whereas if you hold a nice conversation, you're an enjoyable person to be around, you create more of an experience and a vibe at the venue, and if you maybe don't make the best drink in the world, you can get away with it because people are actually going to enjoy more than just what they're going there for. People don't go in and go pay 155, 160 crowns for a cocktail. They go there for the full experience. That's not a thing anymore where you just go for the one thing. Try and treat people as you would like to be treated in service. I would say if I do have a style, it would be more of a service-minded approach of a style. It wouldn't be a flaring style of bartending.
There's one person that I really respect and I think said something really profound one time when she was visiting Mia from Bar Swift, or the owner of Bar Swift. She said, it's not what's in the glass that matters, it's what kind of feeling you're getting while you're drinking what's in the glass that matters. Well spoken, my friend. I think you're onto something.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a genius.
Yeah,
innovative of bartending. Yeah.
First of all, I want to look you into the eyes and slowly fall in love with you. As I did with Mattias the first time I saw him.
Jealous of it, don't worry, it's fine.
Nu ska vi lyssna till vårt historiska inslag som vi kallar för Tjyvspråket. Det är ju du, Mattias, som håller i det. Så det här blir spännande. Det här har jag sett fram emot, kan jag säga.
En tjuv till en annan.
Ja, men det här är någonting som kommer komma tillbaka varje vecka. Där Mattias har hittat på ett fantastiskt initiativ som förhoppningsvis ska vara lite utbildande och ge oss ett historiskt inblick och förståelse för vår lilla bransch. Så jag säger go ahead, Mattias.
Ja, mina herrar, då är det dags för Tjyvspråket. Så jag tänkte bara att vi skulle få lite sköna söderslang. Är du med på den?
Tjenare fan och jävlar fan!
Ja, exakt så. Exakt så. Tjenare man! Vi kommer att använda oss av ord som härstammar i baren. Det är Bellman och Fredman över hela grejen här. Så jag tänkte att vi börjar med första ordet.
Spännande.
Och se om ni har någon chans att kunna veta vad det är. Nubbruggare. Eller nubbruggare.
Ja, nubbruggare.
Jag vet inte. Ingen aning.
Du är helt lost nu, eller? Ja, helt lost. Nubbruggare, kan det vara en praktfylla, eller?
En praktfylla?
Ja.
Man är total down, va? Nubbruggare. Lite karate. En gårdagens karatefylla, helt enkelt.
Ja, kan det vara så?
Nej, men det är ändå bra. Det är en person utan pengar.
Ja.
Men som håller sig väl med kamrater för att få sig en sup. So, a person with no money, that tries to get friends together.
Är det dåtidens solovårare då?
Nästintill.
Nubbruggare. Det är roligt att säga det också. Fantastiskt. Har du något mer för oss?
Ja, vi ska ju också gå igenom vi kommer gå igenom ett ord för sup.
Ett ord för sup.
Ett ord för sup varje program. Den här gången så kommer vi ta upp ordet en hashing.
Det bara stanna där. Man blir ju lite nervös. Eller det beror ju på. Jack blir ju förväntansfull här nu om du säger så. Men vad betyder hashing?
Det betyder bara sup.
Fantastiskt, Mattias. Nubbruggare och hashing var det alltså i program nummer 1.
Skål!
Skål!
Härligt. Okay, Jack. So I was just thinking that we were going to talk about something that you and me and Adam started that we really didn't get to finish since all of the situation we are in at the moment.
Yeah, we all came about with the same idea. We kind of thought that the guest bartending maybe needed to take the next step. And obviously now travel is so easy that we found that, for example, bringing someone over from, I don't know, Italy to come and do a guest shift here, that half of the people in Stockholm have already been to that person's bar and they're using the products that they already want to work with and already have in their bar, and they're obviously creating their own atmosphere. They have their own team with them, so when you're going to visit that bar in their own establishment, it's going to be 1,000 times better than doing a guest shift.
The term a guest shift has been almost a bit watered down.
Exactly.
Since especially since people in the same city start to do guest shifts.
Exactly. Yeah. We had guest shifts in at 6, and it just wasn't working. Like, people weren't coming to check out the guest shifts, and if people were there, they were normally just talking about the experience they had when they went to go visit the bar. So we needed to just think of this one extra step to kind of make it work a little bit better. And so we decided to contact a few different bars, one of them being Drink Kong that you mentioned, and we actually divided the bar in two. So we kept the Ad 6 cocktail bar for the first half of the bar, And then the second half of the bar we completely closed off with curtains, giving you the name behind the curtain. Yeah, exactly, the genius name of behind the curtain. And then we actually took furniture, the bartenders, there were menus, basically the whole vibe and the whole venue with them to do this guest bar shift. A bar team actually taking the whole bar with them through travels from Germany to Stockholm.
And our good friend Coco.
Exactly.
Coco, if you're watching this, shout out to you, my friend. Coco will take a Berlin bar team. He will document their trip, so how they sort of pack up the bar, not obviously the whole bar, but
the furniture,
the
bar
unique
stools,
stuff that makes that bar the bar. So in Drink Kong, for example, their sort of identity is these
neon lights,
which we recreated in that 6 bar and took as much as of the decor as possible to sort of create their vibe into the bars as much as we can in a cost-efficient way to bring the whole bar over. Bartenders obviously need influences and need to meet people who think alike and they can take inspiration from. So that's good, but we sort of been bad at marketing this to the consumers as well. Turned out great.
It did, it did. For the first time, it was great, and we were looking forward to doing a few more. So we hopefully can get back to doing that.
And even though you're on Hobo, you're still very much in
the same complex. But I'm always here on hand.
So you, me, and Adam and Matthias will hopefully, as soon as possible, be able to give you another behind
Take
the
number
curtain.
2. Yeah.
Act number 2.
Act number 2. Sorry,
behind
my
the
bad. Yep, absolutely.
Då har vi ju faktiskt bara ett litet ytterligare inslag att bjuda på till er. Det här inslaget kallar vi för Tully Tonic på vift, och varje avsnitt kommer Mattias bli utskickad någonstans i naturen, eller inte i naturen, det kan te sig vart som helst, där han du älskar ju naturen, där han helt enkelt ska göra en Tully Tonic, och det kommer ni få förklarat nu. Varsågoda.
Ja du Niklas, jag undrar om där nere bland fåren där, kanske fåren kan få sig en liten tasting på vad vi har att erbjuda. Tjena, är ni också sugna på en Tully Tonic? Jag kom då! Blir det Tully Tonic? Jag kom då! Tully Tonic, det gillar du va? Ja, du och jag männen. Jag är på min första destination någonsin med Tully Tonic på vift, och vi har tagit oss till Tjyvspråket. Vi har landat i en fårahage, om inte jag misstar mig. Jag känner faktiskt ett enormt intresse här. Det är väl lika bra att sätta igång med det jag ska göra, helt enkelt tillverka och dricka en Tully Tonic i denna miljö och se hur det smakar och känns. Jag tycker att det är jätteobehagligt. Nej, det är inte bara jag som gillar Tully Tonic om man säger så, utan upp. Det är ju även fåren. Blanda i en fårahage är speciellt. Det är distraherande. Det är även upp. Men det är intressant. Hörru. Hej. Upp. Upp. Man får blanda snabbt vid såna här tillfällen. I med skiten bara. Ja. Tonic. Upp. Och så i med isen snabbt som fan. Då gäller det att vara snabb alltså. Man hinner inte fundera för mycket. Upp. Då jävlar är kört. Och sen apelsin. Och så får man vara jävligt försiktig med kniven när man är bland djur. Upp. En rejäl klyfta apelsin, vet du. Det förgyller. Ja. Och där, mina vänner. En Tully Tonic i fårahage. Så ser hur det smakar. Det är gött. En riktig upplevelse att få göra en Tully Tonic i fårahage, och jag tvivlar på att jag någonsin kommer att få en liknande upplevelse. Så för att få ett första stopp så säger jag Tanche. Nu drar vi Niklas. För helvete. Det här är fan det sjukaste jag gjort.
Underbart Mattias Storgärds! Fan vad härligt! Hörru du, det här ser jag ju fram emot nästa gång.
Det gillar du va?
Ja,
Otroligt bra. Jack, underbart. So let us know what's going on at Hobo and at Brunkebergs torg. You got that camera and that camera. You're welcome.
Yes, we have a few things going on. I mean, it's summertime, so of course there's plenty of options to drink, especially in Brunkebergs torg. In our area, obviously, you have Talk, which is the only spot to really be at in the summer. They are alongside with Sus, which is just over the bridge. It's a large rooftop area. Again, everyone's working with social distancing, so the capacity is a lot less than usual years. And then just by the entrance, we actually have our uteservering open as of now. So we're wanting everyone to obviously come out and enjoy themselves as safe as possible. We're going to be having some nice chilled evenings and vibes going along with our neighbors at 6, Talk and Sus. So yeah, we're hoping to see as many people there as possible.
Underbart! Så där hör ni folkens. Besök Hobo, besök Jack. Sätt er på utserveringen, håll avstånd, besök Tak, besök Sus, besök at 6 och we hope to see you soon again my friend. Och med det tackar vi för oss. Tack så mycket Jack Reilly, tack så mycket Mattias Storgård. Jag heter Rasmus Anell. Nästa gång så är det bröderna Borg som kommer hit. Det blir väl spännande. Bröderna Måns, ja. Och nästa veckan efter det är Hedda Bruce här allihopa. Ja, underbart. Då tackar vi för det. Hej då allihopa. Ha det bra. Stay safe. Skål. 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 Sådär. Hej.